You're good. The New Year's is starting out pretty good. Had one of my customers give me one of their extra scales there because my scale stopped working. It says code with the number 6 by it. I called the scale company and they said they could fix it up for about $800. So yeah, I decided not to send it out, and I was talking to a customer and they're like, "We have an extra one. You can have it." So, and I also had one of my glass buddies, TC. Thank you very much. He brought all this Volkswagen stuff by for me. I guess one of the shops he does some work for. We're working on a 62 or 64. And they took all this original stuff off and put a bunch of Chinese stuff on. And he was nice enough to bring all this by to me and give it to me. But some of that stuff's hard to get, original. And I appreciate it. There we go, some mirrors and some vent shades, steering wheel, headlights, all kinds of cool stuff. Not a whole lot going around going on out here, but feeling a little better. Obviously I'm not putting the words together like I'm supposed to yet, but better. But I was thinking about some of you guys last night. I was watching a video, and one of my longtime subscribers, I've been subscribed to him, and he's been subscribed to me probably for 3 or 4 years, and his channel is called Ghetto Wagon. I do believe. I could be butchering his channel up. But he was watching YouTube's, and he came across one of Milo's videos. Don't know how. And I don't watch this anymore. It's sort of hard for me to do. A lot of you guys know me and Milo were friends. And he was friends with a lot of other people too. You'd always get that phone call from Milo if you were in the garage making videos. He'd call you, give you encouragement, and tell you that he liked your channel and try to encourage you to make more videos and be positive was usually his message, and to just do it. Did the times now. And he was being inspired by these videos, and I just put that Milo was my friend and I missed him, and I sort of got a little emotional sitting there watching it, typing that, and I was thinking to myself, you know, a lot of these guys lately have been complaining about people not watching their channel and they don't get any views, and YouTube's made it harder and harder for the little guy out there to get views and build their channel. We used to have that all activities button, and if anybody was watching a video or commenting on it or liking it, you would pop up in that column, and people would you could check that channel out. A lot of people ask me how I built my channel up, and the way that a lot of us did when we started. A lot of these guys that are in the YouTube garage would make a video, whether it be Chevaholic or Scott's Fest or Underground Auto or whoever was making videos at the time. They'd make a video and people would comment on their video, and I would subscribe to those people that commented on videos that I watched and channels that I watched. And then I would go subscribe to their channel, and that's how I built my channel. And I think that's the way a lot of the guys in the garage built their channel up. And you know, that was the whole idea behind the YouTube Garage Gang and the shirt, was to not only share information, but to make sort of like a directory of different guys that were making videos that wanted people to watch them. Now a lot of these guys have stopped making videos on the walls for whatever reason, but they're still my friends, and a lot of them still comment that don't make videos anymore. But I remember one person in particular that doesn't make videos anymore, and that was Seth, Knee Down for God. And I know Seth struggled a lot with his church. He was a pastor in Kentucky, and the attendance was dropping off in his church, and he was upset about it. Naturally, when you put your heart and soul into something, you want somebody to attend or pay attention to it, or at least acknowledge that you're doing something. And unfortunately, you know, people stopped coming to church when the economy got bad, and there's several reasons, but you know, it didn't really matter to Seth. It was just people weren't coming anymore. And he did a little channel he had, it was called Knee Down for God, and he would do a Bible study every morning. And not too many people watch his channel. You know, he would get maybe some days he'd get 4 views, some days he'd get 10. And religion and politics usually aren't very popular. And religion probably takes a back seat to politics, unfortunately. People don't like to talk about stuff they don't know about. And that's how religion's set up, you know. Usually we listen to the preachers and they teach us. Some of us take different approaches, whatever. But I found Seth's channel pretty interesting. And I never missed a morning. And I know Milo never missed a morning either. And Milo was always on Seth's channel, giving him words of encouragement. And he would always thank him for the daily bread. And we'd watch that channel, we'd do that Bible study every morning. I think we probably did it for maybe a year and a half, 2 years when Seth was making the videos. And Seth stopped making the videos. And probably about 6 months, a year after Seth stopped making the videos, Milo passed away. And I know in my heart that Milo didn't know that he was sick. You know, we talked quite a few times and he never mentioned that, you know, he didn't feel good. And at the end, he didn't feel good and he went to the doctors, and a chain of events led to what happened. And I think God knew Milo was sick, and that's why he provided that channel for us and gave us that time together. And although a lot of people didn't watch Seth's videos, I think that they were a big help to Milo, and they brought him peace at the end, and he knew exactly what was going to happen to him, and he was good with it. And it's just an example. Just because people aren't watching your channel doesn't mean that somebody won't get something out of it or take something from it. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you have a channel and you're only getting 20 or 30 views, don't discount how important those views can be and the importance of the videos that you make to other people. I'm sure that when Seth stopped making videos, he figured that nobody cared and that he just wouldn't do it anymore. I mean, obviously, people have other things to do with their time. And when they push the record button, it's a piece of them. And they take the time to make a video so you can watch it and maybe learn something from it, maybe from their mistakes or something that they've done in the past. And Seth used to teach us through the Bible. He would read different verses. And he'd have his opinion. And sometimes I didn't agree with his opinion, and he doesn't agree with mine, I'm sure. But I always got the message, and I always appreciated those videos. And I found comfort in it yesterday as the tears were rolling down my face when I was leaving a comment on that guy's channel. I thought of Milo finding comfort from that small channel with no views. So never fail to push the record button, because you never know who's watching and who's going to get something from it. I'm sure Milo took something with him from Seth's channel, and I hope Seth looks back and realizes that his channel was important, and it doesn't matter how many people were watching. The right person was watching those videos. And take comfort in that, because I know my brother's in heaven looking down, and he's where he needs to be. But I hope you enjoy his videos, and I hope you watch them, and I hope you get some peace from them. I know you got a stressful job, Mr. G-Wagon or Ghetto Wagon. And Milo is a very calming person, and his videos are pretty damn cool. So take the time, watch them all, and I hope you get some peace from his videos. And I just wanted to mention that. I thought it was pretty something that came to my head. And I know people complain a lot about people not watching their videos and not getting any views. And that's something that we can't really control. You know, we can't control where YouTube puts our video and how many people are exposed to the channel and can see it. And just because your channel doesn't get a lot of views, it doesn't mean that, you know, your message isn't important. So I just wanted to put that out there. and let you guys know that I'm feeling a little better. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Tomorrow's going to be another new day, God willing. And we'll wake up and make something of it. I got to finish this BMW on the other side of this door here. And a few other things. We'll take you along for the ride. And I want to say thanks for subscribing to my channel, watching the videos, and making 2015 a great year for me. And I'm looking to 2016 to be even a better year, and maybe get rid of some of these projects and finish some of these cars and do some other stuff. So grab that camera, make a video, and for you guys that have been making videos, I really appreciate it. It's been good seeing some of you guys. I saw where a few people have been pushing the record button, and it's pretty cool. I hope more of you decide to do it in 2016. And you know, I've heard people say that YouTube's not the same. It's changed, and the only people that can fix that and make it the same or make it similar to what it was is the people that aren't making videos. It's not the same because you aren't pushing the record button. And you guys make YouTube what it is. If there's no content to watch, there's no content to watch. You can always find something to watch, but there's not always people in a group that come together and support each other, and I think that's what the Garage Gang's about. And hopefully in 2016 we can come together as a group and do big things. I know that there's some guys that are trying to do some personal things. Maybe we can all get together and help them. I know Dizzy wants to do a toy drive for next year for his neighborhood, and I think that's pretty important. We can get behind him and do that. And it's something we can do over the year, man. We don't have to do it all at the end in December. You know, we can work towards it all year and maybe fulfill some people's goals out there and make things happen. As a group, we can make things happen. When you come together, anything's possible. Just remember that. Together we do great things. When we're not together, we don't do anything. We have no power as one person. But when we come together as a group, we can make things change and make things happen. So make it happen. Push that record button. Make that video that might make a difference.